truly should start having more compassion and understanding more towards each other, understanding that there is in life always these different situations, but how we feel and experience those situations, it can be completely different from each other. And we shouldn't just judge based on outer circumstances how we ourselves feel, experience those situations, and try to, based on those experiences, define completely on those others' experiences and what they have going through or have went through. I think that we all are different and unique in such a many ways, and I think that we truly decide beforehand, many of us, the life experience that we are going through, and we forget these things before we birth in here. Some decide easier time and some decide to have harder time, have more lessons in shorter period of time, in shorter period of time than others. And that means that you are going to experience everything so much harder way than others. Or that you have certain kind of harder circumstances that you start with this life that you are living than others. That makes everything harder for you. But no matter what, the end result is that we are constantly experiencing everything differently. We truly can't never know completely or at all close to it what those others are going through. So the best way to handle these things is to have more compassion and understanding and being truly supporting towards each other. Not blaming and judging too harshly and too much, but try to be more encouraging. Try to help each other as much as we can without losing ourselves and our own health and well-being. And of course, when we are assuming things too much, it is very irritating, and after all, we as humans, we want nothing else but connection with ourselves, but also with others. And one of these truly damaging parts of our connections to each other is misunderstanding each other, but also devaluing what we are going through and how we are, and trying to compare each other too much between each other. We truly should come always together and be supporting and doing things together, being there for each other when we need it. This life shouldn't be always just pure competition with others. It should be teamwork where we are helping and supporting each other. So instead of judging, try to position yourself more on that other person's shoes and think about your hardest times, and maybe, just maybe, that other person is going the same way those hardest times through that you have gone through, or even worse. You do not know. And you shouldn't be saying or assuming that you do. Be more open, understanding, caring. Respecting each other and giving that space and time for each other. Treating others like you would have others want you to treat with when you had those hard times. I think this life in itself have enough hard times and challenges without we as humans come to each other causing more trouble and hard times. I think all of us, we are meant to go through those hardest times through in the same way, not the same way, but in the same amount, in a different ways. I think we are in different places and times in our own journeys, and how much amount of bad things we need in order to achieve that uncomfortable state, that same amount of discomfort between each other can be different. But end of all, we all have to go through these hardest times, that discomfort amount. And so that is why it is so necessary to not value these things based on outer things, but just by understanding these things that I am saying, and understanding that we are all going through really hard times, that we ourselves feel that way, and that emotion, that feeling is completely valid and should be always respected and valued between us, all of us. So always going towards the light and understanding and loving and caring, coming together, and that is how it should be and should always be. I just hope that we can all understand and act based on that more and more. But once again, I truly thank you for being with me as always, and if you are interested about personal coaching in some kind of area, be free to check out the description box below. Hope you all the best as always, and hope we will see you again in the next video. Thank you and take care.